All right, y'all. We are live on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. May the Lord bless you all in Jesus' name. Guys, Bitcoin is about to do the unthinkable. It's about to do the unquestionable, the unmentionable. I've never been this excited since yesterday when I was this excited, because right now, guys, we are seeing something crazy on the chart. Make sure to screenshot this chart. Make sure to like the video, share it with your mom and dad, all your friends and family, aunts and uncles. Because today we're going to be diving into the Bitcoin price action and discussing in detail exactly what's happening right now. We're seeing some crazy things on the charts. All right, things are looking crazy on the chart. All right. Do you see what I see? Smash up the like. If we can get 1,000 likes in the first half hour, we will be giving away 1,000 USDT. Quickly, we're going to go down to a lower time frame. My goodness, would you look at the volatility of this Bitcoin? Oh my goodness, purple candles. This is not what... Crap! My goodness. We're starting to get angry here. Anger and denial is the first phase. All right? I've closed out of the short trade that I was in. I'm in a long trade, guys, from this low here. Currently, I'm in about $200,000 worth of Bitcoin long trades, as you can see on the screen, okay? Got about 200,000 stacks and racks on these juicy Bitcoin long trades, as we are attempting right now to do the unthinkable. The question on everybody's mind right now as we look at the 5-second time frame, and the volatility is cranking up on this 12:30 p.m. New York time, Tuesday afternoon. The question everybody's wondering right now is, are we going to dump or are we going to pump? Now, I want to paint a little picture for you guys with what's happening here on the price action, and we're going to get into it. But first, I need to give a major, loud shout out to everybody in the chat, okay? First of all, major shout out to Heart Man San, who says pump it. All right. Shout out to Big Time BA, Big A. Big Time Big A can manager do something? No purple candles, please. Please. Shout out to Samuel S. He's saying the unthinkable. Jason, is this the end of the stream now? We'll have to see, all right? If my Bitcoin YouTuber handlers call me and tell me it's time to cut the stream because we're too bearish, we'll have to end the stream. Shout out to Splashfire Films in the house. Shout out to Baka 0007 who says Jason Casper 50-50 dump and pump. Shout out to Blair Force 1 who says oola Jason, well oola back right at ya. Shout out to Robo Balls 42. Weighted vest today, Jason. I'm waiting the loss of my wallet. Yes, we got a weighted vest on today, guys. We gotta force. You know there comes a time in every man's life where the grit you need to increase the grit in your life on the treadmill. It needs to be tough. All right. So you figure, let's do a dang stream with a 40-pound weighted vest. All right. Let me practice for when I'm a few years older and 40 pounds overweight. That way, when I'm 40 pounds overweight, it doesn't affect me at all. Shout out to Driftman YB9BK, who says, good morning, Jason. Can crypto fam. Major shout out to Crypto Coons holding it down with the wrench. All right, shout out to Bullish on Parade. Shout out to Keith M. Jeffs. Jason must like Market Cypher Prince. 1 hour has trigger, baby. You know what I mean. You know what I'm seeing. Shout out to Houston. He says the bull run's starting. User says the bear run's starting. Shout out to Newbie Crypto. He says blessings in Jesus' name to everybody. Shout out to Houston 96.3. He wants 1,000 eggs. We'll be getting to the eggs. All right. Bam, bam, baby. We'll be getting to the eggs. We'll be getting to the eggs. All right. All right. Can I talk about altcoins? Of course. We're going to talk about altcoins today. What do you think? Shout out to Tommy Fossland, Disco, If. And Mohammed, he says LFGG in long from 86.8 at Jason Casper. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Trumpet, baby. Shout out to Forrest Provs. He says trumpet. And my man Shogun Crypto says pump the likes. Guys, as usual, if we can get 1,000 likes in the first half hour, we will be giving away $1,000. Also, guys, today is game day in the Casper Crew VIP Discord at jasoncaspertrading.com. Today is game day. Every single month in the Casper Crew, we give away $2,000 to $3,000 to our our members playing fun, exciting games. So if you want to get in on that, make sure to click the link over at jasoncaspertrading.com. It only costs $65 a month to join, but you could win hundreds of dollars for playing the games. In the Casper Crew VIP Discord, we pay you to stay. Now, the question on everybody's mind is, why did Bitcoin dump down to this level? If we take a look at the news, we can see why is crypto down today, December 23rd, 2025. Despite the pullback in prices, overall activity remains elevated within a 24-hour period. $109.3 billion total trading volume. That's actually pretty dang awesome. Now, the crypto market overall fell about 2.4% in the last 24 hours. A lot of large cryptocurrencies are dropping. Top 10, Ethereum. Bitcoin sentiment is weak. Fear is still dominant among traders. If we take a look at the fear and greed index, we are still in extreme fear. My goodness, how scary does that sound? All right. A lot of investors are moving out of crypto. We've seen ETF outflows, blah, 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 blah. This article says crypto prices are sliding today because selling pressure and weak sentiment outweighs buying pressure. Wow. That is some groundbreaking stuff. Look, when you got to write an article every day, all right, it's going to end up like this. Just like when you have to make a crypto YouTube Bitcoin price action every day. Well, you're going to have to say the same thing every day in a little bit of a different way. I give it to you straight. You know I never give it gay. All right, just another time on the treadmill to play and take the traits. Now, as you can see, the Bitcoin price is in a peculiar situation. A very peculiar situation right here. Oh my goodness, would you look at this purple candle on the hourly? All right, a peculiar situation. All right, in other news, JP Morgan Chase, one of the largest financial institutions in the United States of America, is weighing crypto for institutional clients. All right. This holiday season, JP Morgan Chase appears to be having a change of heart on crypto. That's right. An Ebenezer Scrooge experience, the ghost of Christmas future, came to Jamie Dimon at night and said, look, Jamie Dimon, if you don't get into Bitcoin soon, brah, in the future, you're going to be dead and no one's even going to care about you. All right? Actually, it didn't quite happen that way. But what did happen is that JP Morgan, according to rumors, is thinking about offering cryptocurrency trading services to institutional clients. We're talking big money, all right? Big money, hedge funds, asset managers. This marks a big change in attitude because, as we all know, Jamie Dimon has gotten famous in the crypto space for criticizing Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency assets, calling them frauds and stupid and worthless. And now, my goodness, it appears that he has a slight change of attitude as we are weighing trading crypto for big money. That is crazy. Reports say the bank is now re-evaluating things because crypto has become more widely accepted and the demand from clients appears to be growing. All right. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Speaking of institutions, another institution that we all know and love, Coinbase, doubling down on prediction markets with deal for the clearing company. Now, this is quite interesting here. All right, prediction markets are all the rage. People becoming multi-trillion, quadrillionaires overnight. With these prediction markets, Coinbase trying to jump on the train. Now, Coinbase says they're going to start a company called the Clearing Company. Well, it's going to buy a company that's already started. This is going to be Coinbase's 10th acquisition in 2025. So they're really expanding. Now, this acquisition is part of Coinbase's plan to expand beyond just crypto trading into prediction markets, platforms where people can trade contracts based on real-world outcomes, like elections, economic data, sports, etc. Why does this matter for crypto traders? Well, as Coinbase becomes a larger company and expands into other markets, that's going to bring more people into the crypto market, which is going to increase volume in crypto, which overall is just bullish on the long-term big picture narrative. And we're all bullish on Bitcoin. I'm bullish on Bitcoin. If I wasn't bullish on Bitcoin, do you think I'd be on the treadmill right now with a weighted vest, with a purple hat backwards to the side? No. 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 All right? A man only has enough confidence to present himself like this if he knows he's going to be a crypto millionaire soon because of widespread adoption. You know? Now, this is good for widespread adoption. JP Morgan getting on board? My goodness. Coinbase expanding? My goodness. And that brings us to the Bitcoin chart today. What has happened here? We're going to start in the daily time frame. Now, before we get into it, I just want to draw out a quick scenario for you guys here. As you know, the Bitcoin price dipped all the way down to $80,471. From that place, we got to move up, and we came and got a bounce from the zone between the golden pocket and the 786. All right, what does that mean? It means we made a low, we made a high, we made a higher low, we made a higher high. We start shifting into bullish market structure, right? After the shift from bullish market structure, we came down, we make a higher low macro in the macro Fibonacci golden pocket retracement. So if we're going to put in a higher high, this is the place where we're going to bounce from. Now look at this. As we zoom in locally, from this first low that we made here, which had massive bullish divergence on the 1 hour, we have come down now to the golden pocket retracement once again with a local bullish divergence on the 1 hour time frame. The coveted uneven butt cheek pattern with a juicy, large, full of gravy, ravioli, ricotta, cheese. What else is this butt cheek full of? The canned spray cheese, guys. Remember that stuff from the 90s? The canned cheese, you'd put it on Ritz crackers. You know? This butt cheek is full of that stuff. I remember when I was a fat, obese little kid eating a whole dang can of that stuff in one mouthful. So delicious. I covet the cheese, baby, and I covet the cheeks. I covet the cheeks because these cheeks can only mean one thing. All right? These cheeks can only mean one thing. Now, if we take the cheeks, we pop them onto the chart, you can see we have confirmed an uneven butt cheek pattern. My goodness. Cracktacular. Cracktacular, baby. And we are bouncing from the Fibonacci golden pocket right now with the cracktacular confirmation confirmed. Right from, basically, the trade setup that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord yesterday, where we were looking to come down into this cracktacular area with bullish divs on the 24, the 12, and the 6. And by golly, we have them on the 1 hour. We've got them on the 24 minute. We've got them on the 12 minute. We don't have them on the 6. And money flow looks a little shady, to be honest with you. In fact, I'd say right now I'm like 70% confident in this cracktacular pump to the upside. You know, I'm like 70% confident. But here's the thing. The cracktacular pump could happen from anywhere within this zone. All right, so maybe this isn't the first touch. All right, maybe, just maybe we come down again, make a tricheecular formation. I don't know. But I am in the long trade here, okay? I'm in the long right now. You can see it. You can see it with your own eyes. I better remove my stop loss because I know how you market makers, all right, you dang market makers out there always trying to stop me out. Yeah, I know all the market makers watch Jason Casper's YouTube stream because we are the market maker, baby. All right, we are the market maker, baby. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing. Are we going to get a pump from here? I hope so. I hope so. All right? But I'm going to give it to you real here. We have bearish divergences on our 12-minute. Not good. Not good. We've taken the highs. We have bear divs on 12-minute. It's actually locally very scary. The 6-minute. Bearish divergence, money flow momentum. Looks like crap on the 6-minute. I'll be honest with you. So we're living on a prayer here, guys. We're living on a prayer. But sometimes in life, guys, you got to pull and pray. You just got to pull and pray. We pulled the dang trigger. We entered the long trade. Now we're praying. Praying that this thing works out. Praying that we make a higher low and break and make a higher high. Okay? And if not, then I'll have the disgrace of being a live internet loser. Jason Casper is a live internet loser. He's a loser, I tell ya. That guy is such a loser. My goodness. All right, now, this is what's happening here. We got bear divs out the wazoo. We just took the liquidity from the last lower high in this downtrend. Now, remember, we were short yesterday from this area. All right, closed the short trade. Now I'm in a long. Let's see what happens. We got the 1 hour bull div. I'm hoping we can get a little something from this. On the 4 hour, I also just want to point out the fact that we have ourselves a bullish divergence right here. And now we are forming a trigger wave. Remember, this is a continuation pattern forming here. So if this area holds, I would expect that we can continue up more. All right. So this is why I'm long here, and I would expect we could probably make our way back up all the way to the top of this area here. Why, Jason, do you say such a stupid, crazy thing? Well, we made our low. We bounced from the golden pocket. We came to the top of the range, slightly higher high. Come back down now to the local golden pocket. Bullish div trigger wave forming. That's why, all right? And now we get to see for real what's going to happen. Pedal to the metal with the Bitcoin price. All right, we're going to put on the VWAP right now. Pedal to the metal with the VWAP price. Bitcoin action is looking kind of nice. Now look at this. We're chopping around the VWAP. The VWAP, the volume weighted average price for the day, is currently right here at $87,600 and $25.40. Now what we are attempting to do right now, and this is very crucial, okay? If you haven't been listening to anything I've said, this is what you must pay attention to. If Bitcoin can hold above this VWAP, and this is a breakout and a back test of the VWAP, man, that is bullish. However, let's go to the 15-minute chart. We start closing 15-minute candles below the VWAP, then I will tell you what will probably happen. We will probably get a move to the downside. Okay, probably. Now, if we start to get a move to the downside, what is our last hope? Our last hope would be this. Remember, these golden pockets have been our saving grace. All right, come here, make the good old-fashioned shoulder, head, shoulder, and then we pump. That's our last hope, okay? And if not, then guess what? I'm going to take a loss. I'm going to lose millions of dollars. I'm going to have to sell the farm, sell the house, sell the wife, sell the kids, sell the clothes, sell the left testicle because the right one's bigger, so I'd rather keep the right one. And I'm going to have to take it from there, guys, step by step. I'm going to have to take it from there step by step. Now, let's see who we got in the chat. Major shout out to Splashfire Films. We're losing WeVOP right now. We're losing the WeVOP. Oh, no. Tomorrow is Christmas. Don't forget. Is it really? No, it's not. No, it's not. Shout out to Hopium Copium. He says, toast that copium glass with an hopium and opium. And hopium flow. All right. And hopium flow. Major shout out to Duke. He says 3D bullish. Man, look at Jason Casper in a losing trade right now. We're bleeding money. We're literally losing money, and there's no hope in sight. There's no hope in sight right now for Bitcoin as we're in this long trade. Oh, man. And again, let's put the box of hope and wonder on the chart. My goodness. Have you ever seen such a thing? Have you ever seen such a thing? Where's the box? Is there a box tool? Is there even a box tool here? Is there even a box? There's no box. Wait, hang on. Wait a second. Is there no box tool? There is. This is what we need, baby. We got to hold this. Otherwise, we're going to lose it all. We're going to lose it all. All right? We got to hold the box. The purple box of hope, wonder, regret. All the emotions are currently in this box right now. All right? This is one emotional box. I'm getting emotional just thinking about it. I'm tearing up just thinking about it. About losing the box. Sorry. It's hard to keep your composure. Come on, Jason, get it together, you idiot. All right. Is tomorrow really Christmas? Is it safe to short now? I mean, it's always safe to short, man. Of course, it's always safe to short. So let's see. Is it safe to short now? I mean, you're a little late to the party. It would have been a really nice short to just short the local liquidity grab of this local high here. At about, what time is it now? 1:50, so about 45 minutes ago. right? That would have been a good time to short. You know, you're a little late to the party. It's up to you. Like, here's the thing about every trade you take. You got to make sure you know where your stop loss is and your risk and all that stuff. And if you don't know that stuff, make sure to go over to the Jason Casper YouTube channel and check out the free trading course. All right, go to the Jason Casper YouTube channel, go to playlists, check out the free trading course, and this will answer all your questions if it's okay to short now, or is it a good idea to short now? All right, we'll answer all your questions for you. All right, unfortunately, I can't answer that for you right now, as we are watching the Bitcoin drop drastically into the white box of hope, wonder, regret, body odor. Where's the stop loss? There is no stop loss. All right. Preparing for War says, I'm short, but I think we'll make a higher low. Well, I hope you're right, Preparing for War, because I also hope we make a higher low. What's in the box? Hope, wonder, regret, body odor, blood, sweat, tears. All right. Everyone was waiting for a Santa rally, but all they're getting is a Santa dump. Always a dump. Santa always takes a dump. Always. He always takes a dump. All right. He always takes a dump. You can't be that fat and not take a dump, baby. All right, we're drip dropping down to the box. We're drip dropping down to the box. What do I? Santa? Just a regular gambler who never does what's safe in the chat. That's what's up. Santa shorted the exact top. Yes, you're right. And you know what? The setup was given in real time in the Casper Crew VIP Discord on October 6th, which lets you guys in on a little secret. Your boy Jason Casper actually is Santa. Jason Casper is Santa. Who would have guessed it? Jason Casper, Santa. What the heck is going on with this computer screen here? Give me 1 second here, guys. We're having a freak out. We're having a little bit of a freak out on the computer screen. What the heck? Aha. Aha! Here we go. Alright, now remember, in the midst of my being bullish, we are breaking down from this channel, which technically is a bear flag with a target of $63,000, okay? Alright, so we are short from the top. We are short from 125 with a technical bear flag target of 63K, but that doesn't change the fact that right now, locally, we do have reasons to be looking for some upside. Alright? Major shout out to my man, Alex O. Crypto. Alex, man, what should I do, bro? Look, I'm in the middle of a long trade here. It's not going the way I wanted. It looks like I might be making a fool of myself on the internet, Alex O. Crypto. What should I do? I can't close the trade because what if it pumps? You know, that's why I don't use stop losses. Ooh, we got a blue candle of hope, which reminds me, let's take a look at Market Monkey quickly. Let's take a look at the order flow here and see what we got. What we got going on. You don't think I'm fat and hairy enough to be Santa? Man. All right. Merry Christmas to you, Alex O. God bless you. Guys, make sure to go subscribe to Alex O. In 5 minutes, the 2-hour candle close if we don't hold. Poop in the chimney? Oh man, you guys are weird in the chat. Crypto Sharknado says poop in the chimney. PrimeVid says Santa shorted. I should have a dump song, since that's pretty much all that crypto does. Alright, let's take a look at this order flow here. We have a large increase of open interest, and we have a lot of longs, sadly, that have opened up here. 8 million longs currently underwater. Another 6 million longs underwater. We've got millions of longs underwater, guys. The only... I mean, the only good thing here is that technically we do have some bullish CBD at this low that we made just recently, like, and we do got some good market cipher divergences here. Okay, increase of open interest. Let's go ahead and pull a Fibonacci. All right, we'll pull a Fibonacci from the low to the high. All right, there we go. Coming down to the 618, the 786. Let's get a little rectangle on the order flow chart as well. All right, order flow, the blue box of hope and wonder. The blue box of hope and wonder. We're coming down to it, guys. We must watch carefully. Every eye on the chart. Let's see what's going to happen. We've been waiting our whole lives for this moment. All right? We've been waiting our whole lives for this moment to see what Bitcoin's going to do at the box of hope and wonder and regret and disaster. Whoa. Whoa. A little predictive programming here. What the heck just happened with this box? Oh, no. Oh, no. We're in the box. We're in the box, guys. This is it. This is it. Do we have any local bullish CBD? Is there any reason to be bullish with such bearish divergences at the high? Oh, I wasn't thinking it would end this way. I never thought it would end this way, guys. You know, I was on a winning streak. I just thought I would never lose again. I thought I finally figured out this market thing. So I cranked up the leverage. I put all my money on the trade. I thought I figured it out. It's the blue candle of hope. Look at this. We're giving it a shot. Come on, baby. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on. Come on. What's the market maker gonna do, ladies and gentlemen? Come on, make your move, market makers. What's it gonna be? The bulls against the bears? Oh no! We're getting a drop down on the purple candles. Come on, fighting for the blue. Come on, blue. Come on, blue. We don't want that purple. Don't be a nerd like Steve Urkel. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on. We're coming down to our entry. We held it all the way up in the profits. Now we're going to hold it all the way back into a loss. Oh, the story of my life. I never take profit when I should. Man. Oh, this is the feeling of defeat, guys. It doesn't get worse than this. But look, it's not over until the fat lady sings Sweet Home Alabama. Sweet Home Alabama, fat lady. All right, it's not over until you know what.
Hello. Big wheels keep on turning.
Here we go, baby.
Carry me home to see my king.
Here we go.
Sing songs about the Southland.
Here we go, baby. We're pumping.
I'm this old baby once again. I think it's a sin.
Here we go. We're pumping, baby.
I heard we see her saying about her. I heard old Neil put her down. Well, I hope Neil Young will remember.
Here we go, baby.
I'm sorry, man, don't need him round anyhow. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you.
Here we go, baby. We got the 3 minutes of hope. We're bouncing from the box. Look at that beautiful green candle. Here we go, baby. We are pumping. We are pumping.
We all did what we could do.
Now Watergate does not bother me. Does your conscience bother you? Tell the truth.
Sweet home Alabama,
Where the candles are blue.
sweet home Alabama. Lord,
Yeah, these
I'm coming
candles
home to
turning blue.
you.
Never purple, baby. Here we go.
Yeah, here I come, Alabama.
Here it come, Alabama. Here we go, baby. We pumping.
Alabama.
We are pumping, baby.
Alabama.
All right, see, man, I told you guys. It's not over when the fat lady sings. All right? My goodness. We are getting a good old Bitcoin pump. All right? Now let's see if the box holds. All right? Let's see if that box holds. Come on, box. Come on, box. You guys in the chat are funny. All right, shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure to smash the likes, because we are bouncing from the box, baby. Chop Session, Alabama. Man, I almost had to break out the quilted maple blue Les Paul for that one. Honestly. Welcome to the bear market. Man, that did have some bear market vibes, didn't it? Preparing for war. Sheesh. All right, we are trying to bounce from the box. All right, look. We are trying to hold it. All right, we're trying to hold it. But sometimes, no matter how much you hold it, the dump happens anyway. You're just not ready. You guys know how it is. It happens to everybody at least once or twice in life. You're trying to hold it, and the next thing you know, dump. And you're not ready. You're not ready for it. All right, let's see. We're going to delete this. We're going to keep the box. And we're going to go back to the chart here. Remember, guys, let's re-encourage ourselves in the technicals. All right, when the fundamentals get a little shady, let's re-encourage ourselves in the technicals. The technicals are, we came down to the macro Fibonacci golden pocket with a bullish divergence. We came down to the local Fibonacci golden pocket with a hidden bullish divergence. And we made a lower low with a regular bullish divergence. Yes, we're printing a red dot on the 1 hour. But that doesn't take away from what we've all seen with our own 2 eyes, baby. The bullish divergence on the 1 hour time frame. Smells great. All right. Let's take a quick look at Bitcoin dominance today, guys. BTC.D. And just a quick reminder, we are having games today in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. We're going to be giving away thousands of dollars today. In fact, if you take a look at Jason Casper on Twitter, he posted this. He said, Jason said, I've given away $29,886 in the VIP Discord games. That doesn't include the public live streams. And today, we're going to be giving away $2,000 to $3,000 to our VIP members in the best trading community in the world, JasonCasperTrading.com. All right, make sure to click the link to join, where we have 3 traders live streaming 3 times a day, instructors doing the live setups and all that stuff, plus the best community in the world. Also, if you want to trade Bitcoin and altcoins, I'm currently trading on KCEX. The best deal on fees, 0%. Limit order, 0.01%. Taker order. I'm also trading on WEEX, where we're bouncing right from the Sweet Home Alabama box. And I'm also trading on BLOFIN and MEXC. Right? Also, if you want to trade, but you don't have money, I'm currently partnered with Klein Funding, a crypto prop firm that runs on Bybit. You do not need to KYC, but I have 25 and 15% discounts on these funded accounts. Wow. Pretty dang cool. Now, Bitcoin dominance, as you can see, is trying to get a push up today. All right, Bitcoin dominance on the day is pumping like a wild woman in distress, running through the wilderness with a laundry basket on her head, looking like Janet Yellen. We are locally making higher highs and higher lows on Bitcoin dominance. Now, what does this mean? Well, it means money's coming into the crypto market, and that money is coming into Bitcoin on the day. All right, if Bitcoin dominance goes up, that tends to mean Bitcoin is outperforming altcoins. We do need to look at USDT dominance as well. But right now, the Bitcoin dominance is going up. Let's take a look at altcoin dominance and see how that's doing. The altcoin market cap is coming down today. So money's coming into crypto. Bitcoin is getting a bounce from the local golden pocket. Money's flowing from alts into Bitcoin. We're also going to take a look at USDT dominance to see how that is doing. Now, here's the thing. USDT dominance, I think, is most important for us here. The reason why is because if we reclaim this green line on the chart, and flip this key resistance, which has been resistance. I mean, literally since we lost it back here in November 2023. 2 years of resistance. That means we are heading into some more downside for the crypto market. If we can get resistance here and get a move down, that means we can get a rally. We can get a rally before a big dump. Remember, Bitcoin is at a very key support. Bitcoin is right now showing real potential for some rally with it for the next few weeks heading into February. But USDT dominance, I think, is going to be a key indicator. We start trading above this level, closing weekly candles above the level. Man, that is not good. That is not good. We don't want to see that. All right. Remember, this is a bottom formation on USDT because we had a nice bottom here, right? We had a nice bullish divergence, right? Momentum getting higher as prices getting lower, the coveted uneven cheek pattern. And then what did we do? We made a higher low, giving us the introverted shoulder, head, shoulder pattern. Now we've kind of made a higher high. But so our hope right here is that we make a higher low, and that higher low is going to allow us to get a rally, a little rally, where we could see Bitcoin back up over 100K before another move to the downside, which I still believe is coming due to the 2-month confirmed bearish divergence and the 1-month momentum below the 60 line on market cipher B, which historically has always meant about 9 months of sideways and down. All right, could be different this time, of course, but this is what we're looking at right now with USDT DOM. Speaking of USDT DOM, let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum playing the flop and grow game of red dot, green dot on the weekly here. Ethereum right now on the weekly time frame, guys, this is what we got. We have a bottom on ETH on the weekly confirmed. If you've been following my channel, you know we have back tested this many times during live streams. I don't have time to do it now, but pretty much whenever we confirm a green dot on the weekly, about, what do we say, 85% of the time, it means that the bottom is either in, or if we get another move to the downside, it's going to be a fake out. Right now, because of this signal, I'd say there's an 85% chance that we are going to see a rally before more crash. All right, doesn't mean we're guaranteed that, but there's a really good chance that we just continue to chop around here and eventually break out and hit our $4,000 target. Right, we can see how important that $4,000 target would be. Right, that would be very important. If we're going to continue downside for ETH, this is where we would look for that short trade from to take it back down to the $2,000 region. Right? But right now we're seeing bottom down on the weekly. If we go to a lower time frame now, let's go to our 5-day. We are seeing a nice bullish divergence on the 5-day, followed by a trigger continuation wave here. You know, even though things are feeling very grindy and slow, there are some bullish signs here for ETH on these high time frames, and I would find it very improbable that we crash through this level and we don't find some kind of rally first. Even if it ends up happening like this, we chop around, then we get a big break, and then if a bearish market scenario happens, we reject from there. Of course, the bullish scenario is we reclaim and then pump and hit $5,500 Ethereum, which is our next Fibonacci target, Fib extension target. All right, a very conservative target, in my opinion. But look, even if we're in a bear market, you have to understand. Let's take a look at what happened in the last Ethereum bear market. All right. Now, this bull market has been very underwhelming. But look what happens the first weekly green dot that we print on ETH in the bear market. Guess what? 63% move to the upside. All right. Another green dot in the bear market. The second one. Guess what? 130% move to the upside. Next green dot, still in the bear market. Guess what? 40% move to the upside. The next one. Guess what? That was pretty much the low. That was the low. All right, so don't take these things lightly, guys. Don't take them lightly. Look at this green dot. The low is in, pump to the upside. Green dot before that. This green dot right here, confirmed. We got 1 week after the confirmation of a little bit of upside, about 4%, and then we dropped. So this one right here, this is that rare situation where it doesn't work out. Now, this is not as oversold as the one we've got here. All right. So I'd say this one looks better than the one we had over here. But right now, I'd say I would expect this price action to continue now within this sideways range before a break. And I would lean toward it breaking to the upside to hit our $4,000 target, where we either then get a move back down to this very obvious $2,000 support resistance flip, or if for some reason the super cycle's here and we're not going to head into 9 months of bear market, then if we break $4,000, I say we get sucked up to 5,500, which is our next fib target. And our next major fib target after that, I think, is around 7,200. If I'm not mistaken, 7,200. I could be mistaken on that. And then the fib target after that is going to be around 8,005. I think I am mistaken on the 72. Maybe it's 62. Yeah, I think it's probably about 62. Hang on. No, I think I was right. I think it is 72. Maybe it's 68. It's somewhere around there. These would be my 3 major targets to the upside on ETH in the event of a reclaim of 4,000, right? 5,500 key fib resistance, around 7,000, let's say, key fib resistance, 8,500, and then the 2-to-1 Fibonacci extension, which I do believe ETH is going to hit in the future, is $10,000. Now, again, I've been holding ETH on spot for a very long time. I haven't sold any spot ETH throughout this entire cycle. I'm going to hold because I believe ETH is a bullish asset. How could you not be bullish on Ethereum? Just for what Ethereum is, right? So I am going to hold my ETH, and I'm going to sell at these targets. All right, we are going to get there, even if it takes a long time. Even if we enter into a bear market now, and we come all the way back down to 2,000 or worse. All right, eventually we're going to end up at these targets. All right, it's only a matter of time. This is a very large consolidation, multiple years on an asset that is bullish just because of what it is. All right, ETH is bullish just because of what it is, so there's no need to fear when Ethereum is here. All right, we go down to the lower time frames now. We go to the 4-hour. Let's take a look at what we see. So you could see here that we bounced from our 786 fib. We were trying to flip into bullish market structure locally, make a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. Now we're coming back, and we are trying to bounce from the local 786 Fibonacci. Now for altcoins, we don't use the normal golden pocket. We use the 786 and the 886. And so for ETH, the zone that must hold for us to continue in the bullish market structure is going to be this right here, between 2,700 and 2,800. This $100-ish zone is going to be very important for ETH to hold right now, because that means this is going to be our macro higher low, from the low to the higher low, and then we can look to make a higher high. And if we start to make a higher high, remember, this is very squeezable on the way up, right? Now, if we lose the level, then that becomes much more bearish, and I would expect that we go and take the lows again at $2,600. But if we take the lows again at $2,600, I am going to be looking for a fake out. I'm going to be looking for a fake out. All right. Now, again, if this happens, remember, if we are down here, what does that mean? It means do nothing. It means do nothing. But if the price comes back up here, then what does that mean? For me, that's a long. That's a long entry, stop loss below here, and honestly, I would target up to 4,000. And the reason why I say that is because what we have had now is a fake out of the low, which we know there's like an 80 or more % chance that, because the weekly's confirmed a green dot already, if we go for that low again, it's going to be a fake out. And once we come back into this level, we can see a rally and basically get a move back up to, first, the top of the local range, which, by the way, is a really good trade, 4-to-1 risk-reward ratio, just buying the low of the range, selling the high, and then holding a portion to the $4,000 target, a 9-to-1 risk-reward. You know, if this happens, guys, if we come down to that level, let's just extrapolate a little bit here. We would have extremely bullish-looking daily momentum from the first low. Right? We would see the momentum getting higher, potentially the money flow, we don't know yet. But it could look really bullish if we come back down into that area again, right? So that's what we are looking at right now with the Ethereum. Now look, if we never get the reclaim, right? That's the thing. Like, we could come down here and I'm expecting a reclaim, but if we don't get it, then we have to say, okay, we didn't get it, and then we don't take a trade. And we wait potentially until our next green box, which is going to be right down here, around 2160, 2170, down to around 2000. All right. So really, we take it level to level and make a decision based on what's happening. But right now, I'd say we're trying to hold the higher low. I'm personally not in an ETH trade right now. But if we come and take that low again, I would be interested. I would be interested in a fake out trade scenario and holding it up to around 4,000, which I think we could hit probably by around January, February 2026. And that could be a, you know, let's say we do something like this. You know, well, let me draw it a little bit different. Let's say we come down here, come back up, you know, come up, and then we could do something like that. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. We got about 900 people in the house, but we only have 200 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? All right, ETH is prepping. Red Elephant says, CERN. It's catching my eye. He says, CERN is effing everything up. They moved our heart from the left side to the middle of our chest now. Really? No, come on, Red Elephant. Is that official now? Is it really official that the heart is no longer on the left side? Come on. In less than 2 hours, crazy price action on ETH right now. Is that true, Red Elephant? Guys, let me know in the chat, alright? Do you think that CERN has the power to change reality with smashing all their little particles together and opening up weird portals and letting different spiritual entities in and changing the fabric of creation and reality? Do you think CERN has the ability to do that? Let me know in the chat. Do you think CERN can do that? Did CERN really change Luke, I am your father, to no, I am your father? Did CERN really change Nelson Mandela's life from death into life? Did CERN really change the Berenstain Bears into the Berenstain Bears? Did CERN move your heart from the left to the middle? I thought it felt a little different this morning. Alright, we got mixed signals. Mixed signals in the chat. Mixed signals in the chat. You know? Alright, Urkel. Steve Urkel, my man, says, I don't know if it's them, but fecal matter is changing. Preparing for War says no, but they can mess up other things. Fruit of the Loom. What happened with Fruit of the Loom? One of my favorite brands of undies. In the old timeline that they switched us from, I was way better looking, for real. Me too, man. You know, go back 10 years and I look 10 years younger, I'm telling you. CERN must have messed with my age. It's a little concerning. Alright. Let's get back to the charts. Cardano. Oh, man. What can we even say about her? She's a tough one, that Cardano. She is a tough one. I have a spotted history with Cardano. She was my girlfriend in high school for like a week, honestly. She dumped me. She dumped me hard. It hurt. And then she said, Jay, you know what? Maybe we could get back together. And then she said, just kidding. And she's like, actually, Jay, I do like you. Then she said, just kidding. Then she said, Jay, you know what? I know we've been through a lot, but maybe we could work on things. Maybe we could really work on things, Jay. You know, maybe we have a chance at this. Just kidding, Jay. Just kidding. You know how those girls are. Super fickle. Super fickle. You know, I remember this one time in high school. You know, this girl, she said, Jay, I'll love you today, tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. And I thought that meant she would love me forever. But really, tomorrow came, then the next day, and then after that, she dumped me for Sam Bankman-Fried. She dumped me for Sam Bankman-Fried and his upside-down uneven man boobs. Now, what do we have here on Cardano? Well, we're going to start on the monthly time frame. And just for clarity's sake, I do want to turn this area into a line on Market Cipher B. So here's the deal. There's the potential for some bull div here on the monthly if we include the wick. But man, it's not looking the best. Let's go to the weekly. You know, I have to say, like, the weekly has confirmed hidden bullish divergence here. That's hopeful, but we have not seen any real sign of strength on Cardano. We have not seen any real sign of strength on Cardano. Let's go ahead and look at the daily. The daily's given us some bullish divergence here. Historically, that hasn't meant too much. We did have some bullish divergence around here. That did give us a little bit of a rally. So our first major sign of strength on Cardano, honestly, guys, is going to have to be a reclaim of 49 cents. You know, we need to reclaim these lows for us to get hopeful on Cardano. You know, the Ethereum chart looks like there's a lot of hope for a rally. Cardano, I'd say, if we get a rally on Cardano, we might only rally up to 49.50 cents. And that's going to be a major turning point where either we reject and come back down. If we flip this, that's actually going to be the trade to take. Because we do have ourselves this clearly defined sideways range here. Clearly defined lows. Clearly defined highs. This is a clearly defined high. It goes all the way back to 2022. Right? If we're going to see a rally, I mean, we need to flip 50 cents. Let's go ahead and put on our Fibonacci golden pocket. You know, I would look for something like this. If we flip 50 cents, then I'd say if the whole market is bullish, this would be a trade I would be interested in taking right here. Right? We're flipping 50 cents into support. We target the local golden pocket retrace, assuming we have to assume that we're going to just continue to chop around. But this would be definitely a good TP1 at 95. Fibonacci golden pocket. Can you believe it feels like yesterday that Cardano was just around $1, man, in August? Man, that is crazy. Also, you know, I don't want to be a bear, but, and I'm not a Cardano bear, but really as a swing trader, the other trade that I would be actually interested in is something like this, right? To take it back down to the lows. Right? All right, guys, we're back, baby. That was weird, man. All right, let's see what happened here. That was weird. So, I'm not sure what happened with that one, but I guess it's pretty icy outside. I wouldn't be surprised if those satellites got iced out, man. I think the satellites got iced out. Icy satellites. Yeah, I would be hesitant shorting, like, bottomed out price action like this. But if it takes us some time to come up here, and we're clearly forming a top on the weekly, and we zoom down and we see tops forming, yeah, I would actually maybe not enter a short, but I would look for a move back down towards those lows. All right? That's what I would actually look for on Cardano. Cardano looks the worst compared to ETH, man. But, again, major sign of strength. Reclaim 50 cents. Let's take a look at Solana. All right, Solana right now is at a key make it or break it zone. If we're going to look at the range here, this is the weekly time frame. Right, we're coming back down to test the major support resistance flip going all the way back to December 2023. All right, December 2023. If we lose this support zone, then we're probably going to go for the low again. Now, the weekly time frame, if it can confirm a green dot, that would be giving us a hidden bullish divergence here. But it doesn't look like it's going to confirm for quite some time. Actually, I'm wrong. That is not going to be a hidden bullish divergence. I thought it was. It's not. But it looks like we still have some time before she confirms here on Solana. Let's go to the monthly. Man, the monthly does not look close to bottoming out. Let's go to the 5-day. So the 5-day, the only good thing about the 5-day is there's some slight bull div with the momentum and money flow here. The 2-day has some slight bull div. Again, this honestly must reclaim $144. And then we could see the move up, but We need some kind of local sign of strength to get bullish on a swing trade kind of deal here. We need some kind of higher high right here. And then we could look to get in on a back test and look to take it up to, well, the first place we would look would have to be the Fibonacci golden pocket retracement from our last high. That would be around $200, would be our first target. Now, in the event of a major pump, which again, we do have the ingredients for, a rally in January, February, because ETH is looking bullish, Bitcoin's looking bullish, that rally could push these altcoins up with Bitcoin and ETH, and we could see these coins come back up quite a bit, right? If we start to reclaim the POC on the weekly, there's no resistance until we come to value area high. You know, we flip value area high, and we have these series of, you know, lower highs that we could come and take the liquidity. So we could see quite a move, but things would have to happen correctly. And until we see that first sign of strength of making a higher high locally, when I say locally, I mean, you know, we need to come up and at least see the price come above this area to get the retracement and then the move up. We would need to see that, all right, on a high time frame setting. All right, reminds me, how's our Bitcoin trade doing? Amazing. Look at the white box of hope and wonder and regret. Let's check out the order flow. Look at this, guys. Look at that box. All right. Beautiful. The longs are still underwater, however. All right. We still have 9 million longs underwater from this exact high. Man, those top longers, they ruin it for everybody else. You know what I mean? Those top longers really do ruin it for everybody else. Sheesh. Cheese. Am I pulling up the pump song again? Sweet Home Alabama. Shout out to Crypto Coons. God bless you, bro. Everything follows Bitcoin. Alts have a lot further down to go in the bear market. I actually disagree, Title Shift Visual. I feel like alts are pretty much at their bear market lows that they were last time. You know? Do I heat with wood? I have multiple heating sources. So I can heat with electricity. Now, I am fully solar. Well, I'm not fully solar. I'm solar and generator, propane. So I could use electricity. I have a heat pump. I can also burn oil to heat the house. And then I can also heat the house with a wood-burning stove. I've got 3 ways to heat the house on this cold winter day. So, I like diversification. Diversification. And when it comes to cooling the house, I ain't got nothing. All right, it is what it is. It is what it is. Do I believe there's an AI bubble? I haven't really considered it too much. All right, we are getting that move, guys. All right, from the white box of hope and wonder. Man, that was scary. That was scary. All right, let's pull back on Market Cipher on these low TFs, baby. The red dot's gone on the 1 hour. Come on, baby. Do we have a confirmed 2 hour? We got 1 hour and a half, really, for the 2 hour to confirm a green dot. I guess the 2 hour was gonna confirm a green dot and then it decided not to. Sheesh. Sheesh. Check out our 3 hour. Oh, baby. We are printing a green dot on the 3 hour. That's what I like to see. Give me those green dots on the 3. Shout out to Dave Digital. You could also make a big old pot of beans and then feed it to your whole family, and then all your flatulence will keep the house warm. That's true, but here's the thing. If you eat beans every day, they don't give you flatulence anymore, right? Your butt biome changes. Your butt biome changes. Shalom to Crypt Bro 38. Let's see what happens here. Man, we need a little bit of a pump song here. I think we do. Give me 1 second. I think we do need a little bit of a pump song. All right. Let's see. Where's the pump song? Where's the pump song? Oh, pump song. Aha, it's the pump song. Alright, baby. The pump song guaranteed to pump the Bitcoin price every single time. Sometimes it does have a delayed effect. Let me check the mic.
Check, check, check. Check 1, check 2, check 3, check, check.
Can you guys hear me all right? I said, can you hear me?
Let's go.
Here we go, baby. About to pop the Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's already working.
Go. Go!
Here we go.
We're gonna pop, now we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pop. Pop the Bitcoin, then let's go. We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump, we're gonna dump, pop. Pop the Bitcoin, then let's go. Yeah. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's pop, let's go. Let's pop, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Here we go, baby. We are pumping it. Plunger broke.
We're gonna dump. We're gonna dump. We're gonna dump. Now we're gonna pop. Pop the Bitcoin, then let's go. We're gonna dump. Now we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump. Now we're gonna pop. We're gonna dump. Now we're gonna pop. Pop the Bitcoin, then let's go.
All right, baby. We are pumping the Bitcoin. Baby, let's go. It's working. It's working, baby. Where's the stop loss? There is no stop loss. There's no stop loss, baby. Who do you think I am, Jason Stop Washington? Come on. Here we go, baby. We're gonna pop right now. Sometimes it has a delayed effect, guys, but this time it has an immediate effect. Right now, an immediate pump effect. Wow, I think it's working pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey yo, I apologize, but you know your boy ain't so wise. Working at McDonald's making burgers and fries. Don't mess with me, cause I'll top you down to size. J Casper, the trading so wise, cause you know, here we go, price bout to blast faster. Jason Casper, cause I'm the trading master. Took a long and it ain't no disaster. Pumping up, and now we bout to blast. Ka-ching, we making profits all day. Sit down and relax at the treadmill, getting paid. In the garden outside, digging in dirt with a spade. Then we blast in the rocket ship right off to space. And don't you know, we go through resistance. Bitcoin blast off and go the distance. Get into the car, fire off on all pistons. Hanging out with my good friend Tristan. J Casper in the house, not a mouse on the couch for the Bitcoin bounce, baby. Don't you know we had to take a little peek to see if Marcus Cypher B had the cheeks. We had it big on the left, so juicy. Skinny on the right to round out the booty. And man, can you even spot it? But we literally got a bounce right from the golden pocket twice. We did it twice, it's looking so nice. Forget one mouse, we're infested with mice. Coming out, take a gamble, roll the dice. Take a look once, then you take a look twice. Then we rock it, tippy sock it. Don't drop it like the market makers coming like Sonic and Robotnik. Yeah, cause you know we getting all the rings. Now sit back and listen to J Casper sing. Yeah, cause you know how we do. Sit back and I'ma take it to the trading school. J Casper on the treadmill, yeah boy ain't no fool. Cause you know I'm here every day, that's how we do baby, yeah. Coming back, just a chew on the gum. Extra aspartame, you fool. It gets into your brain and it turns you to a stooge. Looking out, I don't mean to be a Christmas Scrooge. By humbug, looking like a little. You know what I mean when you take a little. Coming back like a bell, gotta jingle little. Then you take a look out, gotta wiggle it like your tooth fell out at the dentist. Do it best. In the gym, only train arms and chest. I'ma tell you what the Bitcoin will do next. Cause you know, comes to trading, I'm the best. Sit back, relax, take a look at pictures. Look at this girl, baby, I don't miss her. 6'1" eater, I don't want to kiss her. She rejected me, I'ma piss her. Piss her off, piss the top, piss the left, piss the right. Then you stop, we got matching Ben coin tattoos on the hand and neck. She rejected me, I'm like, what the heck? Yeah. Yeah, I'm all hyped up on that Shilajit, baby. That's right. Man, we are pumping like crazy. Should I take profit? What do you guys say? Take a profit? Should I take a profit? One in the chat if I should take a profit. What do you think? One in the chat if I should take a profit. If I should take half out, one in the chat. Half out, one in the chat. That'll be a $700 win. One in the chat. One in the chat. We got a 2 in the chat. All right, the egg code. Yeah, you didn't miss the egg code. Let me give you the egg code right now. The egg code is BAM BAM. I'm pretty sure it's BAM BAM. All right. Pretty sure the egg code is BAM BAM. All right. BAM BAM. I'll put it in the chat. And guys, we have Casper Crew Games coming up in about 15 minutes. All right. 15 minutes, we got Casper Crew Games. If you want a chance to win at least $500, potentially more, join the Casper Crew VIP Discord. All right. Join the Casper Crew VIP Discord. The Casper Crew VIP Discord. The good old Casper Crew, Jason Casper VIP Discord. Man, Yes, please. That would be great. Good old talk to text. I'm such a boomer. I love you so much. Jason Casper, such a boomer. I just got a notification now for my live stream. That's so funny. That's so funny. 98K is coming to ya. That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to Splash. Splash in the house, baby. One in the chat. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, why would I close out the 1 hour bull divs, you know? Talk to Texas Fire. Says Uptown Dope. It's such a boomer thing to do. I'm that boomer. I'm literally out there in public on speakerphone, walking around on speakerphone, talk to text. Got my conversations all loud in everyone's face. I'm that guy. You know, I am that guy. So, come on, Bitcoin. Don't come back to the top of the range and dump. Let's take a look at Market Cypher B real quick here. The 2 hour, the 3 hours printing. The 2 hour has an hour left. The 1 hour looks pretty good. Let's go to our 12 minute. That will tell it to us straight. All right, the 12 minute money flow crossing looks good. It looks good. We had a chance to make a lower low. We didn't. Let's break out, baby. Let's come on, baby. Come on, baby. What's my margin? What's my margin? What's my margin? What's my margin? I have no idea what my dang margin is. I'll check. I literally have no idea. My margin is $3,000. All right, I'm risking, honestly, I'm risking in this trade about $350. All right, I'm risking about $350 on this trade. My margin is $3,000. I don't know what my margin is. I don't care about margin. When I'm entering a trade, the last thing I think about is how much margin I have. All right, I don't eat margarine. I eat butter. I eat olive oil. I eat avocados. Nuts and seeds. Okay? Stay away from that margin. All right? Stay away from that margin. I eat whole eggs, red meat. You know, that's where I get my fat sources from. You know, you got to watch out for that margarine. It's a scam. Margarine's a scam. Yeah, it's a scam, baby. Margarine is a scam. Yeah, cause it's a scam. Yeah, margarine is a scam. They said to me, Jay, eat margarine. I said, baby, please. Margarine is the cause of all your heart disease. You think you're eating healthy, but baby, please give me cheese. Got the cholesterols, giving me high T. Raise the muscles in the arms. Raise the muscles so I do the work on the farm. Driving through the farm in my car. You know we're going far. Trading crypto every day. I got battle scars in the charts. From the heart, it was on the left. But then we start to move to the middle, sir, and open up deep black holes. Next thing you know, I'm losing control, cause the margin's going in my veins, giving me the plaque. Next thing you know, market makers go smack. I took the long, but now we're dumping down. Please, Bitcoin, will you turn around? Jay Casper, can you hear the sound of the Bitcoin price about to go into the ground? Turn around. We gotta get a rocket. Gotta blast off, we gotta tippy top it, cause you know we're coming up to the resistance. And if we break out, baby, then we go the distance. But if we don't, then I'ma have to fix this. Throw away your margarine, you'll miss this. Yeah, the saturated fats clogging up the arteries. What about that? But the margarine turns you into a soy boy. Your voice gets higher, it's so dang annoying. Next thing you know, Jason's rapping like this. He's eating all the margarine, he has a little piss, cause the margarine makes it smaller and you're only getting taller. And the next thing you know, the market makers start to call. Margin, hello, the margin call. You owe me money, hello. You gotta fall back, cause the price is coming down and the candle's turning purple. Jason Casper, such a nerd like Steve Urkel, but we came up and now we starting to dump the Bitcoin. Are we gonna fly? Are we gonna pump? I hope so, cause we sang the pump song. But next thing you know, the long goes wrong. $3,000 on the margin, do you hear this? Jason Casper looking like a deer hiss. A deer hiss in the headlight. The bears and the bulls about to have a fight. You know we trade in Bitcoin looking at the screen all night. All in our eyes is all the blue light. It ups the cortisol, then you fall. You come back like you're raised in your big cholesterol. The margarine, baby please, that's the cause of all your heart disease. Throw away that crap and eat some cheese. And some butter and some spinach, baby please. Here we go, got a wick on the 5 minute. Sit back as Jason Casper does spit it. We got the big blue pumping right up. Bitcoin, like the coffee in the cup. Now shut up and listen to what I say. I give it to you straight, you know I never give it to you gay. I'm coming to the treadmill just to sit down and to take the trade. I'm outside in the garden and I'm digging in the dirt with spades. Yeah, you know I never play. So dang serious, just like every other day. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. Oh my goodness. Oh. I'll tell you, man. Guys, I gotta head out because we got Casper True Games, alright? I love you guys. God bless you. I love you guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell. Peace, alright?